deep in the wild, where the wind howls through golden grass and the sun burns the earth by day. A dying horse and a small black bird changed everything we thought we knew about friendship. It was a scorching morning in the high desert of Silver Flats when a young wildlife photographer named Mia Carter first saw him, a lone stallion. Limping through the brush, each step slow, painful, like every movement tore through his body. She named him Thunder. He was magnificent, tall, strong, with a dark red coat that shimmered under the sun, a thick black mane, and eyes full of fire, even in his suffering. Thunder's left hind leg was swollen, grotesque, a baseball-sized abscess pulsing with infection. Mia watched through her long lens, heart sinking. She knew, without help, this horse wouldn't last a week. Infection like that spreads fast, turns to sepsis, shuts down organs, and in this remote land, no vet could reach him, not without causing more harm. She stayed back, 200 yards away, letting him be, just watching, recording, feeling helpless. Thunder was alone. He'd fallen behind his herd, too weak to keep up, too slow to escape predators. He was surviving on instinct, nothing more. By the second day, his condition worsened. He struggled to drink from a small spring near a grove of old willows. Fever burned through him. His breath came in short gasps. Mia feared she was filming his last moments. But then on the third day, something impossible happened. A crow landed on a branch above Thunder. Just one bird, black as midnight, sharp eyes, watching, not with hunger, but with focus. Mia froze. Crows were common here, but this one was different. It began calling. Not random calls, but a pattern, repeated sounds, like it was trying to say something. It stared at the abscess, then flew down and gently started pecking at the swollen wound. Mia gasped. "No, he's not feeding," she whispered. "He's helping." Thunder flinched at first, tried to kick, to move away, but the crow, Mia named him Shadow, was careful, precise, pecking only at the softest part of the abscess, not tearing, not hurting, just working. And then after hours it happened. Pop, the abscess burst. Thick, yellow fluid drained out, and Thunder let out a deep, trembling breath. His whole body relaxed. The pressure, the pain gone. Shadow flew to a nearby branch, cawed softly, then returned. This time, he began cleaning the wound, removing debris, keeping it open to drain, preventing new infection. Mia couldn't believe her eyes. This wasn't instinct. This wasn't chance. This was care. Over the next few days, Shadow never left. Every morning, he arrived at dawn, checked the wound, cleaned it, and every evening, he returned for one last look. Thunder, in turn, began to trust him. He'd lower his head, let Shadow climb onto his back, even between his ears. They started moving together, Thunder walking, Shadow riding like a team, and something more grew between them. Not just survival, not just help, friendship. Thunder would call out when Shadow flew off, and Shadow would answer, a specific call, like a promise, "I'll come back." They helped each other. Thunder's strength returned. He could walk, then trot, then run. And Shadow? He used Thunder's height to scan the land, spotting water, food, danger. Together, they thrived. Mia's footage spread. Scientists called it impossible. A wild bird performing medical care, understanding infection, wound drainage, empathy. This crow, one expert said, has the mind of a doctor. Weeks passed. Thunder was healed, strong, ready to rejoin a passing herd. But he didn't go. He stayed, by the willows, waiting for Shadow. He chose the crow over his own kind. And that is when the world broke their peace. One morning, Mia saw tire tracks, fresh, leading deep into the valley. Then a low hum in the sky. A helicopter, BLM, Bureau of Land Management, was conducting a roundup. Wild horses were being captured, relocated, sometimes sold. And Thunder alone was the perfect target. The chopper came fast, loud, Terrifying. Thunder panicked, bolted, ran straight toward a hidden corral. Shadow? He didn't flee. No, he attacked, diving at the helicopter again and again, pecking at the glass, screaming. A tiny bird, fighting a roaring machine to save his friend. Mia's hand shook. Shadow, no. Thunder reached the corral, trapped, loaded into a trailer, and Shadow one last dive toward the closing door. Crash! He hit the metal, fell, motionless. Mia ran, ignored her rules, ignored everything. She reached Shadow, gently picked him up. He was alive but broken, wing bent, head bleeding, unconscious. Meanwhile, Thunder was being driven away, and from inside the trailer, a sound tore through the air, a cry, not of fear, of loss. Huh? Again and again, calling for Shadow. At the holding facility, Thunder refused to eat, wouldn't drink, wouldn't move, just stood, head up, eyes scanning the sky, calling into the wind. He's not just sad, the caretaker said. He's heartbroken. Shadow was taken to a wildlife clinic. The vet said he might never fly again. But worse, he wouldn't respond. No sound, no movement, just waiting. They were both dying, not from wounds, from missing each other. Mia couldn't accept it. She showed the footage to everyone, scientists, reporters, animal lovers. She begged, pleaded. They saved each other. Please let them be together. After days, the BLM made a rare decision. Thunder wasn't adopted, wasn't sold. He was released back to the Willow Grove where it all began. And Mia brought Shadow, now healing, still weak, back to the same spot. She set him gently on a rock. The sun rose. Silence. Then a sound. Hooves. Thunder appeared over the ridge. Slowed. Stopped. He looked. Shadow lifted his head. Weakly cawed. Thunder broke into a gallop. Not fast. Not wild. Careful. He stopped inches from Shadow. Lowered his head. Shadow flapped his good wing. Climbed onto Thunder's neck. And Thunder closed his eyes. They were together. The bond hadn't broken. It had survived helicopters, pain, capture, and silence. They stayed in the valley. Others came. Horses, birds. But Thunder and Shadow, they had each other. Every morning, Shadow rode Thunder's back. Every evening, they rested by the spring. A horse and a crow, not supposed to be friends. Not supposed to understand each other. But they did. Because sometimes the deepest connections aren't about species or size or even words. They're about showing up, about staying, about choosing someone again and again, even when the world tries to tear you apart. True friendship means standing by someone even when you can't change the storm, but still trying to fight it anyway. If this story touched your heart, if it made you believe in love beyond words, beyond species, beyond reason, then please share it. Hit subscribe. Ring the bell, because there are more stories like this hidden in the wild, waiting to be seen. And every time we share them, we remind the world that kindness, courage, and connection are everywhere. You just have to look.